Richician.
Hey YouTube, Dark Richician 84 here, and welcome to Q&A number, wait, is it 207? Yeah, 207. Wow, I can't believe I forgot what number we were on. Then again, I've not been awake very long, so yeah, excuse me. And also, I'm once again over at my parents' place at the moment because they need my help with more painting. So I'll be doing that later, but I wanted to get my Q&A done, of course. So yeah, again, there's not a lot of questions, although some of these might need long answers, but yeah, let's just get right into it as I enjoy my cup of tea. Typical British guy. So the first question is from Jesus Delago 94. What do you think about the Red Eyes deck that Atticus Rhodes from GX uses? I think it's pretty cool and very solid, for the time. And I feel like that was mainly what made me want to play Red Eyes Black Dragon as a deck more, even more so than when Joey played it. I'm actually trying to remember when I first made my own Red Eyes deck. I think it was either at the end of 2006 or early 2007, because I remember making mine quite similar to his, because, yeah, that was running Troop Dragon and Mirage Dragon. I also remember running double costing in there as another way to get Red Eyes Black Dragon out a bit easier. Oh yeah, and naturally it had Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. And I was also randomly playing Cyberdark Edge in there, I guess because I could. But anyway, yeah, Atticus's Red Eyes deck, yeah, it was a very cool deck, very solid, and it was nice to see Red Eyes Black Dragon make an appearance in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, even though Night Shroud was controlling it at the time. It really is a shame, though, that Atticus never won any duels. Yeah, I guess was a victim of plot convenience. I mean, just like Trudge and Arc 5 Aster later on, he was just one of those anime characters that never won a single duel. Quite annoying, actually, especially when he's using a fan favorite old school boss monster. So it would have been nice to see, well, all three of these characters get at least one win. And yeah, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon was really cool as well. I mean, sure, it could be a better boss monster, but it was still good enough, at least for the time. It's just a really awesome card to bring out late game. And yeah, I would always have it in my Red Eyes Black Dragon deck for as long as possible, but now I don't have room for it, which is unfortunate. That being said, this also is giving me inspiration to rebuild my old school Red Eyes deck. I mean, I brought back the modern version quite a few times, but now at some point I do want to rebuilt the version I had from September 2007, my personal favourite retro format. It'd be nice to bring that back, but I've only got a few cards from it. I mean, I've still got my Troop Dragons, which were originally in my Exodia deck. Um, I've still got the original print of it from Legacy of Darkness. I've still got my original copy of Red Eyes Black Dragon. I still have the 2 copies of Red Eyes Darkness Dragon that I've had for many years. So yeah, 6 cards isn't a lot, but it's a start. But yeah, it could be a while before we see it. Anyway, the next 2 questions are from Dark Magic Couple 1985. Still not fully awake. 1. What are your thoughts on Miracle Ejector? Yeah, good card. Very good card. It was surprising to see like sort of a retrain of Miracle Flipper and Card Ejector. And something that's treated as an elemental hero that could be searched off equal. But yeah, I guess it is quite scary, and I can see why a few hero cards might potentially need to be hit in Richician format. I mean, I know we've already talked about this in our group chat. You, me, Gongno, and Dragon Master. I mean, it's like I said, I have no problem limiting Stratos, although there was also the suggestion for Rainbow Neos and Neos Fusion to get hit. Because to be fair, it would be like really abusable with Rainbow Neos because it can search for Neos Fusion and it can be used as fodder for Rainbow Neos' first effect, along with the fact that if it does get sent to the graveyard, it banishes a card from the grave, which is nasty. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't like that last effect. But then again, I suppose it is optional. Yeah. But of course, it's as I said, I don't want to ban or limit Neo's fusion, though. All right, yes, it makes Rainbow Neos really easy to summon, but I feel like if you ban or limit Neo's fusion, then pure Neo-Spacian decks get punished for no reason. Because the card was originally made for them, and it makes the double contact fusions a lot easier to bring out. And I feel like if you get rid of it, then Neo-Spacians are going to be difficult to play again, even with Miracle Contact. So, yeah, this leaves the idea of limiting Rainbow Neos in my format, which I'm fine with doing, although I wouldn't be thrilled about it, considering it's my 3rd favourite card in the game, and it's my 3rd most favourite and signature deck. And if Rainbow Neos gets limited, then the actual deck is dead. I mean, sure, you could still play 1, but if it gets outed, then it's like, great, what do I do now? I'm just falling back on generic hero plays now. But then again, I guess this would lead to another thing that we discussed, which was running a single Rainbow Neos in our elemental hero decks, which I would find a way to do. Yes, Rainbow Dragon would be a brick, but with a single Neos fusion, that can compensate for that. Well, except in a situation where things get desperate, and then I just get it as a bad draw. But hopefully that wouldn't happen. Um, but yeah, in any case, we can limit Neos fusion, not Neos fusion, Rainbow Neos if we really have to. But to be honest, I would really prefer to emergency ban Miracle Flipper, just so that way I can still keep playing Rainbow Neos at full power in my format. Maybe we should just cast a vote like nearer the time of whenever we eventually get Miracle Flipper in the TCG. That being said, if we do end up limiting it in my format, then I do have a contingency plan for this, and that is just have a full power Rainbow Neos deck for Genesis. I was meant to talk about this in a channel update video, but I'm actually now more inclined to play Genesis, despite being initially dismissive of it. So, most of my decks can easily be modified to play under it, and I'm more willing to give it a go. Because other friends of mine are willing to give it a go, but I'll talk about that another time. And two, what other cards that Jaden uses in the anime? Oh wait, hold on. What? What other cards that Jaden uses in the anime that you would like to see retrains of that can support elemental heroes that the original cards don't? I'm pretty sure that should be, or what are other cards? Dark Catapulter and Armor Breaker, for example. I need to drink this quickly, it's losing its heat. 2 seconds. Bet you haven't seen a British guy down the rest of a whole cup of tea. Yeah, even though it's a mug, but potato. Anyway, yeah, your question. I haven't thought too much about this actually, although a retrain of Dark Catapulter would be cool. Maybe that could be maybe there could be a retrain that's also treated as an elemental hero, and would just have an easier condition to pop a back row. So yeah, just like Lila, the Lightsworn Sorceress, it would be a searchable back row popper. So that would be cool. I don't know what a good retrain of Armor Breaker would be for the deck. It would be cool to think about, even though elemental heroes have enough support already, and there are other archetypes that are more deserving of it. And that's coming from me, a big hero fan. Still, in any case, a retrain of Dark Catapulter for elemental heroes would be cool to see. And the last question is from Gunnar, who asks, what do you think about the new Magnet Warrior cards? I think they were pretty cool for what they are. It's hard to remember what they all do. And I never thought we'd get to see Bastions, Magnet Warriors, become real cards, but here we are. I don't know whether or not any of them would help out the original Magnet Warriors. maybe the fusion could go in there, but I have to see if anything would fit. So let's just go over them real quick. Right, I've actually got my Magnet Warrior deck here on the screen, and I need to actually search for the new cards so we can look at them. Yeah, I'm having some problems with my program at the moment. I don't know why, but I can't click on the scenes, source things, as you can see there, and move them around and resize them. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, and just this minute has been really pissing me off. So, can anyone tell me in the comments how to fix this problem? Make it so I can click on the sources, resize them, moving around. This is just really annoying and inconvenient. See, now my webcam source is here and it's just covering up the card image. Yeah, if anyone can tell me how to fix that, that would be great. But we will persevere. So yeah, here's one of the new Magnet Warriors. So it can't be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from the graveyard. Okay, by banishing Magnet Warrior. What is that? Sigma plus. So I'm not familiar with all the symbols. And Magnet Warrior Sigma minus. Is that it? Yeah. So basically, those cards from your hand face up monster zone and or graveyard. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it, or if you targeted an earth monster at activation, you can take control of it instead. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you contribute this card and special summon 2 of your banished Magnet Warrior Sigma monsters. I'm pretty sure that is right, isn't it? Or am I... Is it Sigma? Or am I misremembering? So, yeah, very awesome card. Quite easy to summon, although maybe would need to be milled to the graveyard first. It is a bit annoying that you can't special summon it from the hand, because otherwise, how are you supposed to get it in the grave? Well, besides foolish burial or something. Right, and here's one of Bastion's boss monsters. I mean, I wish I could show you what these cards look like, but I'm just having all sorts of problems with my recording program, and I don't know how to fix it. So anyway, can't be normal summon or set, must first be special summoned from your hand by sending 2 Magnet Warriors whose original level is 4 or lower from your hand, deck and or face up on the field. You can only special summon Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum or once per turn. I'm not sure what that symbol even is. I'll special summon it once per turn this way. You can target another Earth monster on the field, and it gains attack equal to half that monster's attack until the end of the turn. And if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. So this one could probably go in my original Magnet Warriors, considering it's an easy boss monster to bring out. I mean, easier than Valkyrian, that's for sure. Yeah, it's just more of a beat stick than anything else, and only really helps if I've got another Earth on the field to power it up. Otherwise, it doesn't really do much against non-Earth decks. Although it would be quite funny to use it on an opposing Earth monster, so maybe. And yeah, here's another of the ones he uses: Magnet Warrior Sigma Plus. Um, this is where I'm probably getting the symbol name wrong. While you control an Earth monster, your opponent's monsters that can attack must attack Earth monsters. While your opponent controls an Earth monster, you choose the attack targets of your opponent's attacks. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior in your graveyard, except Magnet Warrior Sigma Plus, and add it to your hand or special summon it. Okay, so yeah, I vaguely remember this one from the GX anime. Actually, no, I remember it well. Cool 1800 beta. But yeah, it needs a few more cards on the field to help set up for it, really. Otherwise, it doesn't really do much if it's the only Earth monster. Mind you, special summoning it off Gamma, the electromagnetic warrior, could help this out. So, yeah, it's not bad. Still don't know if I'd use it with the originals, because as you can see from my main deck profile, there's not much space. I mean, I would drop Ra and Ra Sphere mode, but they're just. But this is one of my God card decks, like I said, fitting the theme of having at least one God in different Yugi archetype decks, basically. And I think this, here we are, the Sigma minus. So let's see, when an attack is declared involving 2 Earth monsters, you can negate the attack. You can only use each of the following effects of Magna Warrior Sigma minus once per turn. You can reveal this card in your hand, fusion summon a fusion monster from your extract using rock monsters from your hand or field, including this card in your hand. Yeah, or if it's normal special summoned, you can add 1 level 8 Magna Warrior monster from your deck. Oh no, send 1 Magna Warrior monster from the deck to the grave. Okay. That's how you summon this one. Delusion? Is that how you say it? Yeah, because I remember looking at this before, and I'm just thinking, why would you want to send one of the boss monsters to the grave? But yeah, that's why. Because you're not going to want to send the other ones. So yeah, this is the one needed for fusions. So yeah, if I did want to run the fusion monster in here, I'll definitely need this card. Here's the other one, Magnet Warrior. Wait, is that the Omega symbol? I should know this, considering that me and Emma have been watching Lock and Key, or at least it's been a few months now since we have. So if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can destroy one other rock monster in your hand or face-up field. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. When an Earth monster on the field activates its effect, you contribute this card, then target a face-up monster on the field and change it to face-down position. Not so sure about that one. I mean, it's all right if you're running flip effect monsters, but I don't know. It's okay, but I probably wouldn't use this one. Alright, 2 cards left, and here's the fusion. Conduction Knight Plasma Magnum. It's just, is this another recycled artwork that I've been hearing about when it comes to old fusions? So here's Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum. And here's this. It still looks cool though. Only 2300 attack, but yeah, the effect must be good. So yeah, it needs 2 Earth rocks, and it says all face-up monsters on the field become Earth. Ah, okay, that's what makes it usable with the other ones. What makes the other ones more usable? You can only use each of the following effects of this guy once per turn. If it's fusion summoned, you can add a magnet, normal, quick play, or field spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's a searcher. You can send 1 level 8 Magna Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster. So that would require me to maybe run this. If I want to use that last effect, but chances are if I did use it in here, I'd use it more for the search effect. It's kind of disappointing that it's only got 2300 attack, but I don't know. Just not sure it's worth it, really. So I don't really see myself using any of the monsters um, in the original Magnet Warrior deck. I mean, if I did want to use them, it might have to be a separate deck. I don't know. And the last card, Magnet Bonding. During the main phase, activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of Magnet Bonding once per turn. Add 1 Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum or 1 level 4 lower Magnet Warrior from your deck to your hand. Add 1 level 8 Magna Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. Well, oh wait, this is another way to fusion summon. Fusion summon 1 rock monster from your extra deck by shuffling rock monsters from your hand, field, graveyard, and or banishment into the deck. Okay, so this card, this is the one I'll more likely use. Yeah, this is a really great card, an absolute must. So yeah, this gives me the ability to actually search anything in the deck, well, except Ra and this random Nibiru. While I won't be playing Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum, most likely, I'll definitely use it to search the originals. Wait, was Conduction Warrior the only one I could summon? Yeah. Could be a one-off though. But yeah, I do want to play Magnet Bonding. So maybe I can do a deck edit. I could probably try and run this guy. So that would bring it up to 44. What would I drop though? This is tough, actually. Very tough. 23 monsters now. maybe I should drop all the life point gaining cards. Although this is great to use with Berserkerion. Hmm. I think I might drop one Epsilon, as to be honest, I don't use it that much. What about Gamma? Yeah, maybe cut one Gamma. I feel like I should cut one Valkyrian, but he's one of my favourite ever rock monsters and the original boss monster, and I have 2 ways to summon it. I guess maybe drop Draining Shield, even though it's a classic card, and one Magnetic Field, because I never seem to go through all 3 of them. So there we go. That will do it. And there we go. That's going to do it for questions in this episode. God. Even got the video capture covering up some of the questions. But yeah, that's going to do it for questions in this episode anyway. So thanks a lot for your guys' questions, very cool ones as always. And if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Wednesday afternoon or evening UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. And yeah, next week I'll be back recording this at my place with hopefully no technical issues. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark